It's minisode time on a Doctor's Perspective podcast. Thanks for tuning in yet again. Today we're going to talk about the Cash PT Lunch Hour, Aaron Labar, episode 41, scaling a Pilates and physical therapy studio. Definitely a unique thing. Before we jump in, I'm excited. Next week I go to, well, when these things release, it's already been way gone, but let's just say a riverboat cruise. Yes, I'm going to go to Shenzhen, then take a 4-day cruise, and I've never done that kind of cruise before. We'll see how it goes. I got my expectations low because I've already been on real cruises to, Mexico and whatnot, Western Caribbean, Jamaica and all that. So we'll look at it. But what's fun is that I've been on this Prolone 5-day fast mimicking diet. It's like fasting, but you get a little bit of food, like 800 calories a day. Really amazing results. I'll talk to you about that later on. Here's some of the highlights. You can lose weight. So there we go. I'm excited about that. Maybe I can lose some weight for this cruise, take my shirt off, and look even better. But it also is supposed to help reduce your blood pressure, reduce cholesterol and LDLs, triglycerides. C-reactive protein can reduce. IGF-1 will reduce. Hemoglobin A1C gets reduced. And it actually upregulates stem cells. And that's like the coolest part of it, I think, is, you get all these other benefits, but it's the fasting. And they say fast mimicking because you eat a little bit of food, but it's prepackaged. Everything that you buy this box for 5 days, you just eat what they tell you to eat. And it's a real brain dead simple. It's just getting through the fasting. And I tell you, like I said, I'll talk about it more later on, but if you're interested in that, .net/resources, I have a box. You can fill out an email and we can definitely jump on a call, chat about it. What is it for? What do I need to know? What do I do? And we can just have like an exploration phone call on Skype or something like that. Definitely would be okay with doing that for you. But let's move on to today. All right. So in this clinic, she started out working at the Pilates studio and then just kept growing and growing and growing, got her own thing. And like, she is on fire. My goodness. Like women power, women bosses. Yes. Boss lady. So group classes account for 50% of their revenue, and only 25% is PT patients. And so there's, of course, a referral loop within there. And one thing they noticed was they want to increase the PT that they do because they feel like there's more that they could do there and, boost revenue and all that. But their website looks like we're Pilates with a little bit of PT. And they want to make it more like we're Pilates and physical therapy as a core feature. One thing they noticed in the PTs that she hires, because she has like 4 or 5 or something like that, and they have two clinics. If you can't fix the case, you see them 6 times and they're just not responding like you would think they should or would like them to see the results they're getting, refer them out. It's actually a redeeming quality in the patient's eyes. I've said that before. I've seen it before. I've had to refer my own clients out and they're really appreciative and they actually still refer. And that's to me is a big deal. Front desk is huge. A lot of these places seem like they want to do everything by themselves when they're starting out. And it gets to the point where like they're answering the phone during clients and that's never good. Are they missing calls? So that means they're missing patients. So a front desk hire is highly important. They can take the money. They can do scheduling. They can do all these things. You just have to train them. One thing that was kind of interesting, they're all independent contractors. And, you're supposed, if you're an independent contractor, you should be able to come and go as you please. There's no set hours. I can't tell you what to do as a boss. You just you work on my clients and I pay you. Percent. But, an operation like this, people get busy and then all of a sudden, like, wait, what do you mean you're going to leave? We got all these clients. They're like, well, I'm taking off. I'm taking a week off. Or everybody took a week off this week. You're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? So she ended up having to switch everybody off to employees. And so, of course, there were some growing pains with that. And I don't remember if they had to lay anybody off, but, everybody sort of figured out how it could work for them. Maybe it's, I was only working part-time. Okay, well, you're a part-time person, but these are the hours I need you to be here. And here's your salary. She does individual bonuses as well as company-wide bonuses. So that's what's kind of cool. So if the clinic, you can set whatever goal you want. It could be revenue this month. It could be hitting a new patient goal. It could be a conversions to physical therapy, not just Pilates. And so if the clinic hits their numbers, everybody gets $1 raise per hour. Everybody. And because everybody is hourly to begin with. And then also the individual doctors, if they hit their own specific goals, then they can have their own separate bonus on top of that. But it allows everybody to get more money and keep them motivated. And of course, not everybody is motivated by money. So you may find that just you have an employee that would rather have a day off or have praise in front of everybody else. So you got to figure that out, navigate that, and see how you can do it so that it's not going to cause ill feelings to other people. Maybe everybody gets an extra day off, but it'll be 3 weeks from now on a Friday. We all taking off, at the same time or something. One big thing is if you're going to have partners, definitely have exit clauses. You've probably heard it before. Your buddies, until something bad happens or you feel like you're being taken advantage of, like I'm doing all the work and you're just doing this piece, but you're not providing enough for the clinic and yet you're getting, the same percentage or something. So feelings can get hurt, especially when we talk about money. So have an exit strategy. Maybe it can help your friendship as well as the business thing whenever you're having to move on or whatever the issue is. So it makes it easier, especially if you have, even if you have silent partners and things like that. So there we go. I hope this has been fun. I hope you're enjoying these. Let me know. Send me some feedback. Like I said before, I will listen to whatever episode that you want me to hear and do a summary. If you think it's like, man, this was an amazing episode, I think these other doctors, these other people that listen to this podcast would be very appreciative to hear the high points. So just let me know. Write a review if you can. I love them. We just went #behind the curtain.